Hey everyone, welcome back to another English Fluency podcast episode. Today, we're helping beginners learn English with a simple, friendly conversation you can repeat and practice at home. If you're A1 or A2 level, this is perfect for you. Leo and I will talk slowly, clearly, and naturally so you can understand everything. Leo, are you ready?
I'm definitely ready, and I'm excited because this kind of simple English conversation is the best way to learn fast. When beginners listen to real, easy conversations, they start thinking in English without even trying.
Exactly. And today we're going to talk about everyday topics, introducing yourself, talking about your day, your hobbies, your feelings. Very simple, but very useful. So let's start with something easy. Leo, how are you today?
I'm good, thanks. I feel relaxed and happy because the weather is nice and I had a good morning. How about you?
I'm good too. I woke up early today, made some coffee, and listened to music for a few minutes before work. That always puts me in a good mood.
That sounds nice. Morning routines are a great topic for beginners, so let's teach them something. Sarah, how would you describe your morning routine in very simple English?
Let's try. So, in the morning, I wake up, I get out of bed, I drink water, then I brush my teeth. After that, I make coffee, I sit down and relax for a few minutes, then I get ready for work. That's a complete routine using very basic sentences.
Perfect. And the good thing is, beginners can copy this structure. Short sentences, simple verbs, clear order. Wake up, get up, brush teeth, eat breakfast, go to work or school. No pressure.
Exactly. Let's ask a simple question that beginners can practice. Leo, what time do you usually wake up?
I usually wake up around 7 a.m. I'm not a morning person, but 7 a.m. works for me. How about you?
I usually wake up around 6:30 a.m. I like having extra time in the morning so I don't feel rushed.
Nice. Now let's talk about something even more basic. Introductions. Many A1 learners still feel nervous introducing themselves, so let's show them how to do it naturally. Sarah, can you introduce yourself like you're meeting someone for the first time?
Sure, let's do an easy version. Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm from Canada. I'm 26 years old. I live in London now. I'm a teacher, and I love helping people learn English. Nice to meet you. That's a simple beginner introduction.
And I'll do one too. Hi, I'm Leo. I'm from Brazil. I'm 28 years old. I live in Berlin. I like reading, traveling, and learning new languages. Nice to meet you. Super simple.
Exactly. Many beginners think they need big, complicated sentences, but they don't. Short and clear is better.
Let's add another important topic, talking about your hobbies. Sarah, what are your hobbies? But answer in very easy English so beginners can copy you.
My hobbies are reading, listening to music, and walking in the park. I also like cooking simple meals. All easy verbs: read, listen, walk, cook.
Perfect. And I'll try too. I like watching movies, studying languages, and playing the guitar. I also enjoy meeting friends. Again, nothing complicated.
Exactly. These small sentences help you sound confident, even at the beginner level. And another common beginner topic is daily activities. So Leo, what do you do in the afternoon?
In the afternoon, I work on my computer. I answer emails, join meetings, and finish my tasks. Sometimes I take a short break and drink tea. Simple, clear, easy.
That's great. And beginners listening at home can practice the same. In the afternoon, I study. In the afternoon, I go to school. In the afternoon, I help my family. Just keep it short and natural.
Yes, exactly. And because this is A1, A2 practice, let's keep the conversation slow, friendly, and easy. We also want learners to repeat after us, so feel free to practice these sentences out loud while listening.
One more thing before we move on. Beginners often struggle with talking about food, so let's practice with simple questions. Leo, what do you like to eat for breakfast?
I usually eat bread with butter and fruit. Sometimes I eat eggs. Very simple.
And I usually eat yogurt with honey, or sometimes toast. Beginners can copy the style. I eat bread. I eat rice. I eat eggs. No need for complex grammar.
And now we're ready to go deeper into more conversation topics.
So let's keep going and give our listeners more practice with simple, everyday English. In part 1, we talked about routines, introductions, and hobbies. Now let's move into daily life conversations beginners can use anytime. Leo, let's start with something easy. What do you usually do in the evening?
In the evening, I like to relax. I usually finish work around 6 p.m., then I take a short walk. After that, I cook dinner and watch something on TV. Sometimes I call my family. What about you?
My evenings are pretty calm too. I usually get home, make dinner, and then read a book. Sometimes I talk to friends online or listen to a podcast. And if I have extra energy, I clean a little or prepare things for the next day.
That's a really good habit. And this is exactly the kind of conversation beginners can copy. Short sentences, simple verbs, clear order. Relax, cook, watch, read, talk. All basic vocabulary.
Exactly. And now let's practice another beginner topic, talking about likes and dislikes. So Leo, tell our listeners 3 things you like and 3 things you don't like, but keep it simple.
Sure. I like coffee, warm weather, and music. I don't like cold mornings, loud places, or being late. Your turn.
I like sunny days, quiet cafes, and learning new things. I don't like waiting in long lines, heavy traffic, or waking up too late.
That's great. And listeners at home can practice too. Try saying, I like blank. I don't like blank. It's one of the easiest ways to start speaking English.
Absolutely. And now let's move into another common area, talking about where you live. Leo, how would you describe your city in simple English?
My city is big. It has many parks, restaurants, and shops. The people are friendly and the transportation is good. Very basic, but very useful.
Perfect, and I'll try too. My city is small and quiet. There are many trees and a lot of nature. I like walking around because it's peaceful. Listeners can copy this structure easily.
And a super beginner-friendly question is, where do you live? So Sarah, where do you live? Answer in basic English.
I live in London. I live in a small apartment. I like my neighborhood because it's clean and safe. That's enough for beginners.
Exactly. You don't need big, complicated sentences. Keep it simple and clear. Now let's practice talking about the weather. Beginners always need weather vocabulary because it's used everywhere. So Sarah, what's the weather like today?
Today it's sunny and a little warm. There's no rain and the sky is clear.
Nice. And here it's a bit cloudy but still bright. The temperature feels comfortable. Weather vocabulary is really important because people talk about it every day.
Exactly. Beginners can practice by saying things like, it's sunny, it's cold, it's raining, it's windy. Very simple and perfect for daily conversations.
And here's another good topic, talking about your family. So Sarah, can you describe your family in easy English?
Sure. I have a small family. I have one sister. My parents live in another city. We talk every week. We are very close. And that's it. Simple and friendly.
And I'll try too. I have a big family. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. My family lives in Brazil. We talk on video calls because I live far away. See? Very easy to copy.
Exactly. And another thing beginners often want to practice is talking about free time. So Leo, what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I like reading, taking photos, and meeting my friends. Sometimes I play video games. Simple and clear.
Great. And I usually say, in my free time, I drink coffee with friends, watch movies, or go for a walk. All very accessible vocabulary.
Let's add a small practice moment. If you're listening, try to say one sentence. In my free time, I like blank. It doesn't matter what you choose. The important thing is speaking out loud.
Exactly. Speaking out loud helps you build confidence. Even short, simple sentences are powerful for A1, A2 learners.
Let's do one more topic before we move to the next part, talking about feelings. So Sarah, how do you feel right now?
I feel happy and relaxed. I enjoy speaking with you and helping learners improve.
And I feel focused and comfortable. This kind of slow conversation is perfect for beginners.
Yes, and listeners can practice saying, I feel tired, I feel excited, I feel hungry, I feel good. Very easy and very practical.
This is a great warm-up for beginners. Let's continue in the next part with more practical conversation examples.
Let's keep going and give learners even more real conversation practice. In this part, let's talk about simple daily situations people face every day. Leo, why don't we start with something easy, like talking in a cafe?
Great idea. Ordering something in a cafe is one of the easiest and most useful skills for beginners. Let's pretend we're in a small cafe right now. Sarah, you walk in and order something, but use very simple English.
Okay, let's do it. Hello, I would like a small coffee, please. That's all beginners need to say.
Exactly. Short, polite, and clear. And the person at the counter might say something like, anything else? So you could answer, no, that's all, thank you.
So let's teach them another option. I want a tea, please. Or I want a sandwich, please. Very easy.
Yes, and listeners can practice at home. I would like a. Both are perfect for beginners.
Let's try another everyday situation. Meeting someone new at work or school. Leo, pretend you're meeting me for the first time.
Sure. Hi, I'm Leo. Nice to meet you. And you answer,
Hi, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you too. Super simple.
yes, and then you can add something basic like, I'm new here, or I'm happy to be here. These are friendly and easy sentences for beginners.
Exactly. And people always ask simple questions after introductions. For example, where are you from? What do you do? How old are you? Do you live nearby? All basic questions.
Let's show them an example. Sarah, where are you from?
I'm from Canada. And the listener can answer with their own country. Very simple.
And I answer, I'm from Brazil. The important thing is not to complicate the sentence. Keep it short.
Let's do another useful beginner conversation, asking about someone's job or studies. Leo, what do you do?
I'm a designer. That's it. Beginners don't need long explanations.
And I say, I'm a teacher. If someone wants to add more, they can say, I work in a school. I work in an office. I study at university. All very basic.
And if you don't want to say your job, you can simply say, I work. That's enough.
Exactly. Now let's practice another important beginner skill, asking for the time. Leo, can you ask me the time?
Excuse me, what time is it?
And your answer, it's 3 o'clock, or it's 4:30, or simply, it's 7. Beginners don't need to use complicated time expressions.
Yes, keep it easy. And asking for directions is another common situation. Let's practice that. Sarah, pretend you're lost and you want to find the bus stop.
Excuse me, where is the bus stop? That's all.
And I answer, it's down the street, or it's on the left, or it's near the supermarket. Simple location words, left, right, near, behind.
Exactly. Let's try a basic shopping conversation. Leo, pretend you're the customer.
Hello, how much is this? Two very useful beginner questions.
And I answer, it's $10, or it's £5, or simply, it's cheap, it's expensive. Very simple.
Yes, and beginners can practice at home just by pointing at something and saying, how much is this? It helps build confidence.
Let's also help them with talking about plans. A1 to A2 learners often want to say simple future sentences. So, Leo, what are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm working. Or tomorrow, I'm meeting a friend. Or even simpler, tomorrow, I study. All perfect for beginners.
And my example, tomorrow, I'm going to the park. Or tomorrow, I will rest. These small sentences help people talk about the future without stress.
And a very useful question is, what are you doing this weekend? Sarah, how would you answer in easy English?
This weekend, I'm staying home. Or this weekend, I'm visiting my family. Both simple and clear.
Perfect. And now let's help beginners with a very important part of English, saying yes and no in a friendly way. Most learners only say yes or no, but they can say, yes, sure, yes, of course, no, thank you, or no, not today. Still basic, but much more natural.
Yes, and it helps them sound polite. And speaking of polite, learners should practice simple request sentences. Can you help me? Can you repeat that? Can you speak slowly? These are essential for beginners.
That's true. If you don't understand something, you can also say, I don't understand, or please say it again. No need for difficult grammar.
Exactly. In fact, beginners learn faster when they use short, confident sentences. They don't need to be perfect, they just need to speak.
Right. And this is a great place to continue building simple conversation skills in the next part.
Let's continue and help learners practice more simple conversations they can use every day. In this part, let's focus on small talk, because beginners often struggle with starting conversations. Leo, what's an easy way to start talking to someone?
One of the easiest ways is talking about the day. For example, you can say, "How is your day?" or "How are you today?" That's friendly and simple.
Exactly, and the listener can answer with basic sentences like, "My day is good," "I'm tired," "I'm busy," "I'm fine," all perfect for A1, A2 learners.
Another easy topic is talking about the weather. It sounds simple, but people talk about the weather all the time. You can say, "It's a nice day," or "It's cold today." Any learner can say this.
And the other person can answer, "Yes, it is," or "I agree." Very simple. Let's show them a full mini conversation. Leo, you start.
"Hi, how are you today?" "I'm good."
The weather is nice.
"Yes, it's sunny and warm."
That's it. A full, natural mini conversation with only simple vocabulary.
Let's move to another daily topic, talking about food. Everyone loves talking about food, and it's great for beginners. Sarah, what's your favorite food? Answer simply.
My favorite food is pasta, and I can add a very easy sentence. I like it because it's delicious.
Perfect. And I say, my favorite food is pizza. Beginners can use this structure easily. My favorite food is blank. I like it because blank. Super simple.
Let's also help them with asking about favorites. Questions like, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite sport? These are basic and fun.
Let's practice one. Sarah, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue. Very short.
And mine is green. Learners can practice this at home by choosing simple topics.
Another helpful beginner skill is talking about places. For example, places in a city. Park, school, store, restaurant, office. These are easy words. Leo, what places do you go to often?
I often go to the supermarket. Or I go to the park on weekends. These are basic sentences.
Great. And I say, I go to the cafe near my house. The idea is to keep the sentence short and direct.
Let's practice asking about frequency. Simple questions like, how often do you exercise? How often do you read? How often do you cook? All easy.
Yes, and the answers can also be simple. Every day, sometimes, not often, once a week. Beginners don't need long answers.
Exactly. For example, how often do you exercise? And I say, I exercise 3 times a week. Easy.
And I answer, I exercise once a week. Short and natural.
Let's give beginners more practice with talking about time, for example. What time do you eat dinner? That's a very basic question.
I eat dinner at 7 p.m. The numbers are simple, the structure is easy.
And I say, I eat dinner at 8. No need for complex grammar.
Let's also help them practice describing simple objects. For beginners, learning colors, sizes, and shapes is important. For example, my bag is black. My phone is small. My cup is white.
Yes, describing things is extremely useful. Let's try it. Sarah, describe something on your desk.
I have a notebook on my desk. It is blue and medium-sized. Very simple.
Nice. And I say, on my desk, I have a black laptop. Perfect for A1, A2 level.
Another useful area is talking about simple future plans. Beginners can use going to or will. For example, I'm going to cook tonight. I will study later. Both are correct.
Let's practice. Sarah, what are you going to do after this podcast?
I'm going to rest. And I can add, I feel a little tired. Still simple.
Good. And I'm going to make dinner. Very basic sentences everyone can use.
Let's show learners how to talk about their weekend plans again with fresh examples. Leo, what are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I'm meeting my friend. Or, this weekend, I'm staying home. Both are good for beginners.
And I might say, this weekend I'm going to the cinema. Even beginners can say that easily.
Another important topic for A1, A2 learners is talking about abilities. Using can is very simple. For example, I can swim. I can cook. I can't drive. I can't play the guitar. Easy and useful.
Yes, can is one of the best beginner tools. Let's give examples. Leo, what can you do?
I can speak English. I can play the guitar. And I can cook simple meals. All simple sentences.
And I say, I can dance a little, I can speak 2 languages, I can't sing. Simple and honest.
Perfect. And let's continue this with more beginner-friendly practice in the next part.
In this part, we want to help beginners talk about daily routines. Many learners find it difficult to describe their day, so we'll make it easy.
Yes, daily routine vocabulary is simple and very useful. Let's start with basic actions like wake up, get up, eat breakfast, go to work, study, come home, relax, and sleep.
Let's show an example with short, clear sentences. I'll go first. I wake up at 7 a.m. I eat breakfast at 8. I go to work at 9. That's a very simple routine.
Nice. My routine is a little different. I wake up at 6. I drink coffee. Then I start working at 8. Beginners can copy this structure easily.
To help learners, let's practice asking questions. Simple questions like, what time do you wake up? What time do you go to bed? What do you do in the morning? These are perfect for beginners.
I'll ask you one. What do you do in the afternoon, Sarah?
In the afternoon, I work and sometimes take a short break. Very simple.
And I say, in the afternoon, I study or go for a walk. These sentences use basic vocabulary.
Let's also help them talk about simple hobbies. Many beginners want to say what they enjoy, but they don't know the right words.
Right. So easy hobbies include reading, cooking, walking, drawing, listening to music, watching movies. These are all beginner-friendly.
Let's model an example conversation. What are your hobbies? My hobbies are reading and listening to music. Short and clear.
Yes, and I can say, my hobby is cooking, or I like walking in the park. Very simple A1, A2 sentences.
Let's help learners practice describing frequency with hobbies. For example, I read every day. I cook on weekends. I watch movies sometimes. These are easy patterns.
Let's do a short practice. Sarah, how often do you listen to music?
I listen to music every evening, and I can add, it helps me relax.
Nice. And I listen to music in the morning. It gives me energy.
Now let's move to talking about family. Beginners often talk about their family in English, so let's keep it simple with words like mother, father, brother, sister, son, daughter.
Yes, and simple sentences like, I have one brother. I have 2 sisters. My mother is a teacher. These are perfect for A1, A2 levels.
Let's share examples. I have one sister. She is older than me. A very basic sentence.
And I say, I have 2 brothers. They are younger. Easy structure.
To help learners, let's show how to ask about family. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Who do you live with? What does your father do? These are good beginner questions.
Let's practice that. Sarah, who do you live with?
I live with my family. Very simple and safe.
And I live alone. Short answer.
Now let's help beginners talk about shopping. This is a very useful topic. Words like store, price, money, buy, bag, clothes, all common and easy.
Yes, and simple phrases like, how much is this? I want to buy a shirt. This is too expensive. These are great for daily life.
Let's make a short sample conversation. I like this shirt. How much is it? It's $10. This is a perfect A1, A2 dialogue.
Let's also give easy vocabulary for food shopping. Bread, milk, eggs, fruit, vegetables. Learners see these words everywhere.
Let's practice. Leo, what do you buy when you go to the supermarket?
I buy milk, bread, and fruit.
a basic sentence everyone can learn quickly.
Great. And I say, I buy vegetables and snacks. Simple vocabulary.
Now let's help them with describing feelings. Beginners usually know happy and sad, but let's add a few easy ones. Tired, hungry, excited, bored, angry.
Let's practice. How do you feel right now, Leo?
I feel excited because we are helping learners. That's a nice A2 level sentence.
And I feel happy. Very short and simple.
Let's also show how to ask about feelings. How do you feel? Are you tired? Are you hungry? Perfect for beginners.
Next, let's move to talking about simple plans for later in the day. We touched on future plans before, but let's give new examples. I'm going to visit a friend. I'm going to study tonight. I will sleep early. All easy.
Let's practice. Sarah, what are you going to do tonight?
I'm going to cook dinner, and I will watch a movie after that.
Nice. And I'm going to clean my room. Short and easy.
Before we finish this part, let's help them with talking about likes and dislikes. Beginners always use this, so it's important.
Yes, simple sentences like, I like apples. I don't like coffee. I love music. I hate waiting. These are great for practice.
Let's show a mini conversation. Do you like tea? Yes, I like tea. Very simple.
Or, do you like sports? No, I don't like sports. Easy and natural for A1, A2 learners.
Great, and we'll continue helping learners in the next part. In this section, we want to help beginners practice real-life conversation flow. Many learners know words, but they don't know how to connect them naturally. So today, we'll show how to keep a simple conversation going.
Yes, one of the biggest problems for beginners is running out of ideas. They say one sentence and then stop. We want to show them how to continue a conversation, even with very basic English.
Exactly. For example, if someone says, "How was your day?" A beginner might answer, "Good," and then silence. Instead, they can add one more detail. "Good. I had a busy morning." That small addition makes the conversation longer.
Let's demonstrate a simple, natural exchange. I'll ask you, how was your day?
My day was good. I worked in the morning and relaxed in the afternoon.
That's perfect beginner-level English. Short, clear, and with two pieces of information. Now I answer, my day was nice. I studied and then I went for a short walk.
Now let's help beginners ask follow-up questions. This is the secret to good conversations. Questions like, really? Why? When? Where? These are small words, but they make the conversation flow.
Let's model it. You say something about your day, and I'll add a follow-up question.
Okay. I cooked pasta today.
Really? When did you cook it?
I cooked it in the evening. Simple and clear.
See? That's how beginners can keep talking. Ask one small question, give one small detail.
Another good technique is using connecting words like and, but, and because. Beginners usually know these words, but they forget to use them. Let's show an example. I like coffee because it helps me wake up. A very simple sentence, but more natural.
Let's make a mini practice conversation for beginners to copy. What did you do today?
I cleaned my room and watched a short video. Your turn, Leo. What did you do?
I worked in the morning, but I rested in the afternoon. Simple and smooth.
Now let's help learners talk about simple weekend plans. This is a very common conversation topic and perfect for practice. They can use easy structures like, I'm going to, I want to, I plan to, all suitable for A1, A2.
Let's share our own example. This weekend, I'm going to visit a friend. I also want to read a new book.
And I'm going to relax at home. I plan to watch a movie.
Beginners can talk about plans even with very basic vocabulary. They don't need complicated sentences.
Another useful tip, don't try to speak fast. Speak slowly, clearly, and confidently. Even native speakers speak slowly in real conversations.
Yes, and don't worry about mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning. The important thing is to keep talking.
We also want to show learners how to end a conversation politely. Simple phrases like, it was nice talking to you. I have to go now. See you later. These work in every situation.
Let's demonstrate. It was nice talking to you, Sarah.
It was nice talking to you too. See you later.
See? Very natural and safe for beginners.
Before we end this episode, let's give learners one final practice. Describe your day in 3 sentences. That's it. 3 short sentences.
I'll show an example. I woke up early, I worked for a few hours, I relaxed in the evening.
And I say, I had a simple day. I cleaned my room, then I watched a movie.
If beginners practice like this every day, they will improve quickly.
Thank you for listening and practicing with us today. We hope this episode helped you speak English with more confidence.
Remember, keep practicing simple sentences, ask easy questions, and don't worry about being perfect.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone.
Goodbye.